Cummins Power Generation set out on a mission to earn OSHPD pre-approval for its entire line of emergency power systems. Previously, the company had won pre-approval for its low-range generator sets, as well as its transfer switches and digital master controls. What remained was getting the high-range generator sets pre-approved. So a team from Cummins Power Generation and Panache Engineering brought a 2,000 kilowatt genset to the Peer Lab at the University of California at Berkeley. Here, on the largest multi-dimensional shake table in the United States, the genset would be put to the test.
The letters OSHPD stands for OSHPD, which is the acronyms for the Office of Statewide Health Planning and Development. And OSHPD is the building authority in California responsible for healthcare facilities. We have a high probability of having a severe earthquake. OSHPD intent is to make sure that the emergency power supply for hospitals is up and running after a severe seismic event. The time to do a project pre-approval is very consuming. It's a very long process, and you won't be able to find a seismic table to do that large size equipment testing. So the pre-approval is very important to save time and money. Cummins were the first power generation manufacturer to pursue seismic certification by testing. They were the first power generation manufacturer to obtain seismic certification for their transfer switches, digital master control, and generators.
The shaker table is part of our experimental facilities, and it was really the beginning of our experimental facility. It's been around since 1970, so it has quite a good history to it. The purpose of the shake table is to be able to perform experimentation on structures. Analysis is not sufficient by itself. It has to be really coupled with experimental work, and that was the reason for creating the shake table in the first place. The sensors we have on the shake table are used to measure acceleration and displacements. These are the two measurements that are critical to assess what's going on with the structure. With the accelerations, we know what sort of forces are occurring. With the displacements, we know what kind of damage is occurring.
This test is very unique. We are excited to be here in the University of Berkeley because this is a very large genset that we are testing. It's a 2,000 kilowatt generator. Will be the first large generator to be tested on a triaxial table of Berkeley, and we're using different configurations to make sure that that genset can pass any seismic event at any configurations.
It's a 2000 DQKAB. It's a 2 megawatt standby rated genset, about 35,000 pounds, 20 feet long, 8 feet wide, and about 9 feet tall. Our transfer switches and paralleling systems were recently tested in a similar seismic laboratory in Minnesota, and have recently received an OSHPD OSP certification number for pre-approval. When you select a complete power system, including transfer switches, paralleling gear, and genset from one supplier, you've selected a system that was designed and engineered to operate together as one complete system. That one supplier can maintain and repair that complete system, whether it's the transfer switch, the paralleling gear, or the genset, and has all the systems in place and in inventory to make that repair quickly.
The mission was successful. Cummins Power Generation earned OSHPD pre-approval for its high-range generator sets. It is thus the first, and to date the only, manufacturer to have a full line of generator sets from 10 kilowatts to 2,500 kilowatts, as well as transfer switches and digital master controls, all pre-approved under the strict OSHPD standards. Hospitals and other critical care facilities can now save time and money by specifying a complete pre-approved emergency power system from Cummins Power Generation.